Good morning, brother and sister. We carry on with our Heavenly Tribe Hoondok reading from chapter 5. Humankind needs true parents. Section 5. The only begotten son and only begotten daughter were finally manifested. Birth of true parents, the Messiah. True parents' words. True parents must emerge in history. The one who carries out this historic mission is the Savior and the Messiah. What does he save? Not our physical body by making them last forever. Rather, he enables us to fulfill our hope for ideal love. To achieve this, the Messiah must come as the true parent. Christianity teaches that Jesus is the Messiah and the Savior. What does he need to do to come as the true parent? We know he cannot do it alone. He comes as a man representing the true Father. This is why Jesus said that he was the only begotten Son of God. When the only begotten Son comes, it will not suffice if he is alone. There has to be the only begotten daughter. He finds that the only begotten daughter and they must marry from the position where they like each other with God at the center. Upon their marriage, God, as the vertical parent, would rejoice, and the true parents, as the horizontal parents, must create the position of the bride and bridegroom who can rejoice. They must give birth to children on earth. Human history is the history of the providence of restoration in which God worked to establish one central figure. 2,000 years ago, God established Jesus as the only begotten Son of heaven, but due to the Israel's disbelief, he was nailed to the cross. Therefore, heaven's providence was prolonged to the time of the second advent. Now we are ushering in the blessed age in which the Lord of the second advent has come to this earth and has found the bride of heaven, the only begotten daughter. Together they are manifested as true parents. Humankind needs to meet, attend, and follow true parents who are the representative of our God. Only then can we rid ourselves of the only then can we rid ourselves of the original sin which has been passed down through us for 6,000 years. Then we can be reborn as people full of love and wisdom, fulfilling God's original purpose of creation. Sharing thoughts. Three students who meet one another when they come to study abroad and who believe in different religions were sharing the same room on the 24th floor of a tall building. One day, the three students returned after an outing together to find that there was a power failure and the elevator was not working at all. One of the students suggested that they take the stairs, saying that they were young and strong and walking up 24 floors would be easy. The other students agreed to do so. The three started walking up, and one of the students said that they should slow down and talk about something since their legs were starting to hurt. That student began talking about the greatness of the God he believed in, Allah. When they had reached the sixth floor, another student who believed in Buddhism started talk about the mercy and love of Buddha and the Buddhist salvation. The student had already climbed on the 13th floor. Lastly, the student from India, who was a Shin, began to explain Nanak, the founder of Sikhism. He also talked proudly about the greatness of the religion in which he believed. By then, the number in the stairwells told them that they had reached the 18th floor. They remained silent the rest of the way until they reached their room on 24th floor. Though they had talked proudly of their own religion and the founders, in their hearts the students felt a sense of kinship with what their other friends had told them about their own religion. They gained a vast understanding of the viewpoints other than their own. Upon reaching the 24th floor, they were about to open the door and go in when they realized not one of them had collected the room key from the guard officer. Many religious people believe that they have found the ultimate truth in their own way through their religion, and they climb the stair of their religion all their lives with much effort. But when they reach the gates to the kingdom of heaven, they may find that they have not brought the key they need to get in. They may never be able to open those gates to the kingdom of heaven, even living for 70 or 80 years in this world, all the while offerings, both prayers, may be in vain. If you do not have that key, you may have to go all the way down to the first floor and climb all the way back, stairs after stairs, with the essential key in your hand. In the course of history, many religions have earnestly yearned for a special being to appear who can save this world, which has been mourning and wallowing in the anguish of sin. For instance, Christianity and Judaism has waited for the Messiah, Confucianism for the true man, and Buddhism for Maitreya. Though the attributes of these beings may be different from different religions, they all have been waiting for the Messiah. What they have in common is the fact that the Messiah is the being who can change this world, filled with sin and anguish, to the ideal world. The Family Federation for World Peace and Unification has revealed that the essence of this messianic being is true parents. Humanity has been degraded to become the children of Satan due to the fall of human ancestors, and as long as human beings are languishing under the influence of Satan, no ideal world of any kind can be realized. Therefore, the most important key in opening the ideal world is to convert the lineage of fallen humanity to the lineage of Heavenly Parent, and the beings who can perform this role are the true parents. That is why a father alone or a mother alone is not enough for human beings to be born again. For a life to be conceived, both the father and mother are necessary. The same is true for giving rebirth to fallen humanity as the children of Heavenly Parent. Therefore, the true parents who are the key that can open the true ideal world desired by Heavenly Parent by converting humanity's lineage should be a man and woman who have manifested on this earth as Heavenly Parents, true sons and true daughters. In other words, the sons and daughters of Heavenly Parent born without original sin must be manifested together to become husband and wife and stand in front of humanity as their Heavenly Parent. For this reason, the essence of the Messiah is not just one person as have believed until now, but a couple, the true parents. In the beginning, Adam and Eve were born as sons and daughters who can exclusively receive Heavenly Parents' love, that is, His only begotten Son and only begotten daughter. This is also the case for the true parents, the Messiah, who come again as the second Adam and Eve. They must be manifested on this earth as the only begotten Son and the only begotten daughter, just as the purpose of creation was to create Adam and Eve and have then start their life together as husband and wife. Restoring fallen humanity can be carried out only when they appear together as husband and wife and start their life as true parents. In conclusion, the Messiah, for whom humanity has waited for a long time, is the Messiah who comes as the true parents. January 6, 1920 and January 6, 1943 are blessed days that will go down in history for all eternity because they are the birthday of Heavenly Parents' only begotten Son, Reverend Myung Moon, and Heavenly Parents' only begotten daughter, Dr. Hak Ja Han Moon, respectively. We need to profoundly realize the value of their birthday. We need to know the heart of Heavenly Parent who endured sorrow and pain for 6,000 years, waiting with anticipation for this one day on which the salvation of humanity could begin. Now, we who have received the teaching of true parents also need to follow the path of becoming unfallen parents on the foundation of true love, true life, and true lineage established by Heavenly Parent and true parents, the Messiah. We need to be reborn as Heavenly Parents, true sons and true daughters. Points of contemplation. Let us deeply contemplate the meaning of the words that the Messiah must come as the true parent. To let us think about the common religious value that we need to pursue of our own accord and ponder ways by which humans who have been divided due to the fall are brother and sister who are walking different paths and can live together centering on one value. Wow, really, really beautiful. Yeah, it really makes sense, that the Messiah have to come as a true parent. As God created, start his creation with one man and one woman, Adam and Eve, who have failed to unite with God, and due to their fall, they was kicked out from the Garden of Eden. God tried to restore one man and one woman throughout history who really solved that issue and return all humankind back to God. We see in Jesus' words that he many times talk about the bride, and talk about the wedding of the Lamb. But not many people understood that the bride should be a real, effective bride, a woman, that Jesus was a man and he needed a woman in order to step up in the position of true parents. That's why he was promising a second coming. Unfortunately, he could not fulfill his mission that time. What sense to have a second coming if you completely fulfill your mission 2000 years ago? He even said, I have many things to say to you, but you cannot carry. You can't. But when I'll come again, when the Lord will come again, he will talk plainly about the Father. So true parents, when they come, they brought such an incredible um, a revelation about Heavenly Parent's heart, about Jesus' heart, about the broken history and the process of restoration of humankind. True parents, Myung Moon and Hak Ja Han Moon, they completely and totally fulfill their position as true parents of humankind, putting back God on the right place. Due to the fall, God was kicked out from our society, from human beings. But through the process of the blessing, they restore people lineage back to God's lineage. That's why Jesus was saying 2000 years ago, you come from your father the devil. Because he acknowledged our blood connection with Satan. Humankind need all this restoration process. We see that God, our heavenly parent, was working with people all over the world through religion. And we see this story with these three students. And it's really incredible how wonderful this is shared about the fact that they reached on the top of the 24th floor, but they didn't have the key. And that's true with all people. The purpose of religion is not that my religion is better than your religion or something. It's to reach God and to reach God in the proper way. That's why true parents are the one that truly bring unification of religions, making people realize that we are one family under God, and we need the holy marriage blessing in order to restore our lineage back to God. That is our key. That's the marriage blessing of the Lamb. That's talk about entering on the gate in the white robes of the purity, of total cleansing, of totally cut down the ties with satanic mindset and blood lineage. Dear brother and sister, thank you for attending today Hoondokhae. Please feel free to comment and subscribe, and like my Facebook page. It's mean a lot to create a holy community, as true parents said, where people share hearts and share the truth about our true parents, promoting them and worship uh, the only begotten Son and only begotten daughter. Jesus was the first only begotten Son, but nobody thought about only begotten daughter until true mother spoke out these words, and that's our incredible, powerful words. We are really proud and grateful to attend to parents in such a times during their lifetime. Thank you for everything. I'm very grateful for doing this mission, even though it's not so professional. I humbly offer everything to Heavenly Mom and Dad, and hope that this can be a tool to reach as many people as possible. That's why I kindly ask you, please share. Please share with your brother and sister, your family, with everyone. This message of true parents should reach as many people as possible. Yeah, in few days will be the Rally of Hope, second part. I believe that my video will be posted after that. But even though, I hope that you did attend heavily Rally of Hope, that it's bringing a light in this world. Thank you. I will stop here. I wish you a blessed day. Bye.